Welcome to my new series that I will call Retro Gear Series, where I like to actually go and take a look at old camera equipment and see how it compares to modern day technology. Today I'm actually taking out an old camera that I bought probably over a decade ago. It's a nice small compact camera. It's about the size of a cell phone. And this is called the Kodak Play Now camera. It's actually an action camera that's kind of geared towards like a GoPro market. This is pretty well a 15-year-old camera at this point in time, and it shoots up to 1080p and only a 5 megapixel camera. So I doubt that this is going to produce good images, but I'm going to actually play around with it and see what it is, and I'll take you guys along for the ride. So this is just recording the video setup that I have, which is the Sigma FP camera at the beautiful lake over here at Fort Whyte Alive, and there's the new building that they're building. I'm not sure if that's part of the University of Manitoba or a new facility back onto Fort Whyte Alive. I believe if I remember seeing properly, this one was supposed to be a forestry video. And this is waving high. Okay, let's go on. To be honest, the reason why I started picking this camera up, since I haven't used it probably in over a decade, was because I've seen some videos off of the memory card that was in here, and I think that in bright light situations, that the video image should not be too bad. If you're going into dark grainy images, then we will have some issues. I'm going to take some 5 megapixel photos and actually put this into the video just to see how the video is going to go. I mean, how the still photos. Obviously, 5 megapixel photos will not be good quality to print, but might be good enough to post it on the internet, just because the file size is not as large as we should expect it to be. So I question if this camera would be good enough for a blogging camera. So this is just a hand holding it linked to my hand and just walking around and seeing how well this thing actually would do. this might be a camera that I would like to use as a secondary camera to shooting with the Sigma FP as a B-roll camera, so I can actually show what I'm doing on the camera when I'm actually doing photos. This may not be high enough quality that what it would be, what I would like to see it, but we will find out, and we'll find out. As I said, this is actually still at Fort Whyte Alive, and this is one of the lakes over here. And there's just absolutely beauty of nature that we see around in the city, which is I think a very unique perspective on life. So let's continue walking and seeing how this thing does this as a vlogging camera, but it might be a retro feel look to it, but I'm just kind of curious on how this would do. So we're gonna head over to the TP here. I love the look of filming in the TP, but a lot of times the issue with it is there's a lot of sound, because when there's wind, there's going to be a lot of sound in the TP as the fabric or the canvas floats, basically vibrates. But here we go. Does that look like me? So this is inside the TP. It definitely doesn't have as much vibrations as last time I tried to record in one of these. It's nicer because you get to stay a little more out of the cold and into a nice, little more warmer environment. I know other years at Fort Whyte Alive, they used to put hay bales around the outside and had the fire in the center, which will then actually go up, and the smoke will be kind of going through the hole at the top there. But this year I don't think they have done that. Maybe something that they'll do in the future, but we'll find out. Okay, let's continue going. So this used to be industrial zone. Over this side used to be a railroad. I believe it was a cement mixing plant, and they actually redeveloped it to become more of a recreational and nature reserve, which is actually a nice thing. used by the Canadian Cement Company, now LaForge Incorporated, as it shows up in the sign here. I'll maybe stop and put it to a video or photo. So this is kind of why I like being out here. You kind of have these beautiful scenic views. They have a lot of these almost like dock systems or walkway paths on the waters and the lake systems in here, and you can walk around. In summertime you can see ducks. Spring and fall you can see geese, and a lot of squirrels, and this time of year you might be able to see deers and stuff that you kind of seen in some of my other videos. But it's something that you get to enjoy. So I'm just heading back to basically the entranceway, because it's actually at the point where in the day that they're gonna probably start closing up in about half an hour. But this is kind of something I would like to play around with and see. But it's actually a nice day for a walk. And these are the pathways that I was referring to. It looks like not very many people has walked them since the last snowfall. Some, but I'll stick to the main paths where they actually have cleaned the snow. So they have, as the sign says there, they have a bird feeder down there. I took quite a few pictures in the past. Might share them later on with the videos. But this is such a nice, beautiful day in December, so we got to enjoy it. So hopefully, if I like the quality of these video, then I'll probably post this footage. If not, then it'll be my personal archive. But I'm questioning if this time of night was starting to get a bit darker, whether not the image of these myself would be actually decent enough. But it'd be fun to see how it would be. At the back of the screen here, it looks like it isn't too bad, but time will tell.